Hello. Winter solstice and the 1221 activation Stargate trilogy for 2024 is happening right now. We are preparing for the third Stargate activation, which is on December 21st, and we're entering the 1221 portal for this year. Now, when a Stargate is activated, it grants more light to flood onto our planet. The first Stargate of this trilogy activation happened on November 11th, and we were ignited with the numeric mysteries of the 1111 gateway, opening for inner Earth to ascend, ignite, and elevate our highest frequency of consciousness. Many people have been reporting that this is very strong this year and are very excited for 1221, the winter solstice, which kicks in major inspiration for 2024. So let me know if this is happening for you also. So the second activation, okay, so the first one was 1111. The second activation was triggered on December 12th as we entered through the 1212 energy, connecting us to the golden light of Christ energy, awakening divine love within us and activating new energy frequencies to help us evolve with the new earth. And now we enter the third and final Stargate activation of 2023 on December 21st, which brings us into the winter or summer solstice, depending on which hemisphere you live in. And just like the 1212 activation on December 12th, the 1221 light code triggers our biology, and it opens our consciousness even further to elevate the third dimension reality with love and compassion. Hello and welcome. I'm Sara Bachmeier, the author of Egyptian Numerology, Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, and The Path of a Wounded Healer. Liberation is for the asking. I want to thank you for joining me today as I explore our last numeric ascension light code activation of the year. The solstice brings us new energetic inspiration as we begin the ascent into the year 2024. Now, the week of the solstice is when the energetic grid of the planet or the ley lines of the earth align at the exact same frequency, creating waves of harmony, peace, and healing to interact throughout our entire planet. These harmonious frequencies linger for a few days or a few weeks, helping us to access the higher dimensions and to reach a higher state of consciousness. And the best and easiest way to tap into this energy opportunity is to spend time out in nature. If it's winter for you, get your coats on and your gloves and go out and smell the nice, fresh winter air. And if it's summer for you, then grab your shorts, your flip-flops, t-shirt, and go out and hang out on the beach or the lake near some water. Now, if each one of us activates our internal core intelligence around the 30-day solstice window, it creates an astounding high level of positive change for your reality, where you enter into a deeper sense of intuition and that inner knowing, maybe more than you've ever experienced. Who knows? There is an awareness growing inside of you within every moment of this unfoldment. And you can feel that you're not separate from anything that is occurring around you. And as you hold this higher embodiment, start to feel and know that the new earth is not just a philosophy or an idea. It is an energetic awakening of the consciousness within you, the opening for higher consciousness to work deeply and thoroughly through you, through and for you. At this time of year, we are receiving very strong currents of energy, and a new dawn is approaching with possible declarations, openings, and maybe some unexpected communication. The solstice has long been considered a mystical and magical time. Around the solstice, the veils between the worlds is thinning, and it becomes easier for you to connect with healing energies of our planet. It's also a time when we feel our divine connection to the universal mother and our Mother Earth and all that inhabit it. New inspirations are being downloaded, giving you a sense of strength and renewal to pursue your mission, your purpose, and your calling. 1221 is a sign of quantum leaps and multidimensional healing. We are approaching the unlimited acceleration of consciousness, and it is an advancement from the 1111 and the 1212 Stargate activations. These portals are opening, allowing new soul teams, both human and spiritual, to come anchor and spread more light. December is the 12th month of our calendar year. So 12/21, 2023 is the day of our winter solstice. It is the shortest day of the year and the longest night, arresting a powerful transition point between our seasons. And during this time, we celebrate the longest hours of darkness and the rebirth of the sun. It is believed to hold a powerful energy for regeneration, renewal, inertia, solitude, and reflection. We are encouraged to entertain the light near the darkest time of the year by stringing lights on our trees in our house, wood burning in the fireplace, and igniting pine scented candles. And all of these activities uplift our spirits as we travel into the inner cavern of our lives to hibernate for the winter. In pagan times, the winter solstice referred to as the Yule tide, and they celebrated the goddess or the moon energy. And it is believed that on this day, the moon gave birth to the sun. I love that. Each year, the winter solstice falls a few days before Christmas and New Year's Eve. The spiritual, numeric, and energetic significance of the winter solstice is multi-layered, but the most direct relevance is the symbolic birth of the sun, and the birth of the sun represents the birth of our own Christ consciousness. So for 3 days, December 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, the sun rises on the exact same latitudinal degree. And this is not only the time in the year that the sun actually stops its movement northward or southward in our sky. It is on the morning of the 25th, the sun moves 1 degree northward, beginning its annual journey back to the northern hemisphere, ultimately bringing us closer to springtime. And of course, I'm talking about the northern hemisphere. So, and so of course, the southern hemisphere is experiencing summertime, which sounds pretty good to me right now. Anything that steadily moves all year long and then suddenly stops moving for 3 days was considered to have died. And therefore, God's son, who was dead for 3 days, moves 1 degree northward on December 25th and is symbolically born again. Thus, we get Christmas. The solstice energy portal is now fully open. It's a powerful force, and what the Mayan elders and wisdom keepers talked of and predicted. We are collapsing timelines and transmuting energy in a quickening motion. Our DNA is being upgraded, and ascension symptoms may appear as we purge the old three-dimensional dense energy. The birth of higher beings at the time of solstice is symbolic of the birth of the spiritual sun within us. It is a time to know that we are not separate from the Creator because we are all divine beings. For us to truly understand the significance of the numeric 1221 Stargate activation, it's important to understand the astrological events occurring during this time. They kind of go hand in hand. Solstice derives from the Latin word solstitium, which literally means the standing still of the sun. Winter solstice is one of the most powerful points of the year as the axis of the earth pauses, shifts, and then moves in the opposite direction. The star in the east is Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, which on December 24th aligns with the three brightest stars in Orion's belt. These three bright stars in Orion's belt are called today what they were called in ancient times, the three kings. The three kings and the brightest star, Sirius, all point to the place of the sunrise on December 25th. And this is why the three kings follow the star in the east in order to locate the sunrise, which symbolically is the birth of the sun. For 3 days around the solstice point, we experience the power of the standstill point and shift of direction. The sun standing still is a powerful metaphor for the energy available to us at the solstice. It signifies our ability to change the direction of our lives with the intention to build on this energy as we enter the new year. Celebrating the birth of the sun indicates the anointing of our communion with divine essence, our inner light, and our higher consciousness. As we begin our new calendar year with the awareness of our divinity and our devotion to fulfill our true calling in life, we embark on the quest to fulfill our soul's purpose and give ourselves permission to follow our heart, our passion, and of course, be of service to others. The closer that we are to the light, the easier it is for us to attain human perfection and self-mastery. The Christ consciousness requires us to walk a path of integrity, including honesty, generosity, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and love for all sentient beings. When we summon the greatness we are born to achieve, we connect with our inner hero and access our supernatural powers. We are not ordinary, superficial, materialistic members of a human race, but rather unique, insightful, spiritual beings capable of magic, miracles, and extraordinary abilities. In the natural process of manifestation, you can feel the power of setting intentions for the upcoming year during the thinning of the veils around the solstice. I extend my best wishes and holiday blessings to you and all of your loved ones as we close the energetic numeric frequency of 2023 and welcome the new vibrational influence of 2024. So let our reflections be a celebration of our spiritual growth and our hope of moving forward toward peace, love, equanimity, and compassion. And if you would like more clarity on how this energy all ties into your life on a personal level, then please schedule a chart reading with me and get a jump start on the new year. You can find the schedule link on my website, down below, and it is www.egyptiannumerology.org. And wherever you are in this vast, beautiful world, Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere, wherever you are, know that I'm sending you my solstice blessings. Namaste.